What is going on, everybody? Justin here, aka No Good Comics. Welcome back to the channel. I'm showing off some books because it's free comic book day. So happy free comic book day. If you're here watching this live or if you're watching the replay, I hope you had a great free comic book day. I hope you got a bunch of books. I grabbed a bunch of free comics from my LCS and ZAPP comics, and then I also picked up a stack of books from them as well because they do I guess it's twice a year technically. Big sale that they do. Big sale over at ZAPP Comics where they do pretty much every book in the store is like 50% off. It's like all back issue bins are all 50% off. Plus any wall books that are yellow tagged, which basically is like all of them. Most of them are like $50 or less. Or they did have slabs there that were like in the hundreds. That were pretty cool too. That you could get for 50% off. So really great deals. And I've talked about ZAPP Comics on the channel before. They're my LCS. They're the best. The customer service there, everything about them, they're so great. And so shout out to Corey, Ben, and the rest of the crew. It was packed. It was a packed house. I went there early this morning. I woke up at like 6 o'clock, had the alarm go off, and try to get over there a little before. I ended up getting there at like 6:45 or so. Let me stop this rock and roll here for a second. Got there about 6:45 or so, and there was a line. If you go check out my Instagram account, you'll see the line that was there. I thought I was getting the jump start to some degree. I knew there was going to be people there, but it was still like, I should have just uploaded the picture, but it's basically like from the store all the way down past all these other stores on the outside. And of course, it's raining, it's cold out, it's windy, so you had to layer up, or else it was going to be rough. So I'll get into some of the details, but I want to say a quick hello to the chat, and then we'll jump into some of this stuff here. So we got Inja Binja hanging out with us. What's going on, Inja? She says, "What did you get?" Look at this. I got all this stuff right here, and I got a couple other things which I'll get into. Some hardcover stuff, right? So we'll get into that for Free Comic Book Day, and then a bunch of the actual free comic books, which we'll get into as well. So it was really good, and great to see. So, ran into some friends there as well. So that was cool. Inja, thanks for stopping by here. We got my man Paul, back-to-back issues. I was just texting him earlier. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Eric says, "Did you get that Momoko?" No, I don't think I did. I didn't get any. I know there's a ton, but no Momoko for me. But good to see you, Eric. Thanks for hanging out. We got my man James Phelps hanging out with us as well. He says, "What's up, brother? Working this free comic book day, so FML." Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully your LCS will put some books aside for you, at least the free ones. So maybe that is the case. But I hope you get what you're looking for. I know some of these are like all weekend long. I know some shops like kind of celebrate all weekend, so maybe you get be able to get something later on. But thanks for stopping in, James. We got Michelle, Moonlit Comics. What's going on, Michelle? Good to see you as well. We gotta talk some Strange later. No spoilers here, but I gotta talk some Strange later. Let's see, JT in the house. Station JT, good to see you, man. As always. Let's see, the hardcovers. I had to grab a couple at 50%. That's the other thing. The hardcovers, the trade paperbacks, they were all 50% off too. So that's I usually try to wait for this time, to get a lot of my trades and stuff like that. So if you're here, smash that like button. I appreciate that. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that as well. So free comic book day. Like I said, I was over at ZAPP Comics. I got this big stack because of their sale, and I try to wait for these sales. They do them twice a year. They do one on Free Comic Book Day, and then they do another sale the week of Thanksgiving. And again, it's like everything, like all the books are 50% off. The majority of the books are anything with a yellow tag or in the back issue bins, which if you've ever been to the shop, if you've ever seen me post about it, it's a pretty damn big store with a ton of back issues. And then there were a ton of other sales too on their Funko Pops. They had on their action figures and toys and things like that. You could get, I think it was like 25% off for the rest of those things. So just a really good deal in general. And like I said, I got there at like 6:45. And usually, if you want to be part of the first wave, because they only let so many people in the beginning, you have to get there fairly early. Now, I talked to a couple of people, or I talked to some friends who who knew the people at the very front. My buddy Chris I was talking to, and Chris said that he was all the way at the front for a little bit talking to a guy that has been there since midnight the night before. So that is how serious this sale is that people literally camp out practically. They brought like little beach chairs and blankets because it was freezing. I imagine midnight, especially when I got there, it was cold and windy. So yeah, that was rough. And of course, adding on the rain, that was not fun either. Luckily, where we stand, we're not outside in the rain, but you still feel the wind, right? You still feel all the weather there. So not great, but yeah. So that was really cool. And then you play the waiting game. So I was able to run into a couple friends in the community, which is cool. I saw my man Albert. Albert Loves Comics. He was there, and again, my man Chris, who just made a new Instagram account. And I wanted to just mention it because he just started his new one. In Brightest Day Comics. In Brightest Day Comics is his new Instagram account he's made just for comics now. So, but I've known Chris now for meeting him at ZAPP a couple times. He's kind of somewhat of a local guy, like 45 minutes away local guy. But let's see. We got the chat just jumped on me. Comics versus the world. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Yes, you a good free comic book day as well. Let's see. I appreciate it, Inja. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hey, Anika, fresh princess in the house. No free comic book day for me because I'm at work, but I sent the men out to get some goods. That's good. That's good. Yep. That always works as well. So I hope you get what you're looking for. My man Andres in the house as well, all the way from Sweden. What's up, Mercy? Thanks for stopping by. We also got Mighty Comics and Collectibles in the house. He says, "How was ZAPP today? I saw pics. It looked like it was crazy. Mighty Comics. It's always a madhouse. It's always a madhouse, and that's what I was talking to Albert about. He's like, he showed up like 7:15 or something like that, and he lives near, fairly close by. 7:15, he showed up to go get some coffee, and then he was going to come back online, and he didn't realize the line was already super long at that point. I think I was in there for about 45 minutes shopping. What they open at 8 o'clock, I should clarify. So they open at 8. And by like almost 9 o'clock, I saw some of my friends who I saw, getting on the line back behind me. They just got in, and like they were online for an extra 40, 45 minutes, which is crazy. And by the way, when I went to leave, so usually I stay till like 12, 12:30. Today I actually got out a little earlier, grabbed the books that I wanted to get. I felt like I kind of, checked everything out that I wanted to. I also kind of, hit my budget that I was trying to aim for. So that was good. Didn't want to go too crazy over budget. So by the time I left, walking out the door, the line was still just as long as when I first got there. So it was nonstop. And again, I mean, they only allow, I think 20 to 25 people in the store at a time. So some people were in and out, other people were there for a while. Some people, you could hunt there all day, technically. Like I said, there was guys there standing at midnight, and I think a majority of them were still just hanging there. They were shopping there. Some might have grabbed some wall books or whatever and then split. But yeah, a lot of people still hanging. So it was a good time, definitely a good time. And I do recommend, if anybody's not ever gone out to a free comic book day event, you should, because they're a lot of fun. It helps the LCS out. You want to support your local comic shop. Also, sometimes some shops bring in like artists and things like that. I know ZAPP had a table set up outside. There was an artist was there as well, and then they were selling stuff because they have a ZAPP Con coming up, which is their own trade show, or their own Comic Con, I should say, in September. So that was cool as well. So let's see. Let me scroll through here. Hey, we got Jeff Schultz in the house as well. Thanks for swinging by all the way from Chicago. By the way, Jeff, I'm going to be in Chicago for C2E2, man, coming up here. He says, the moon's aligned. Free comic book day and my birthday. Just got back from my LCS and now off to see Doctor Strange. That is amazing, Jeff. Happy birthday, man. Big happy birthday to you, and enjoy the movie. I saw it last night. Enjoy the movie. And I'm glad you're able to celebrate and go out and get some free comics as well. So that's an awesome day right there, Jeff. I appreciate you stopping in. We got my man Gore Vidal as well. What's going on, Gore? He says, a Marvel shirt, good choice. I hope your Thursday shirt gets lost in the cleaner. For the record, anybody wondering, I was wearing a Saga T-shirt on Thursday. Gore here, not a big fan of Saga, Gore, but I am. I'm a big fan, as you can see. I got my number one hanging there. But yes, thank you for the compliment, Gore. I think compliment, right? Appreciate you hanging out, man. Let's see. Scrolling through, we got E-Man in the house. C-List, what's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping in as well. Like I said, if you're just getting here, got a bunch of books I want to go through. So I'm going to walk you guys through some of the things I picked up, some hardcover copies as well. Let's see. Did I just see Philly Phil? Yeah, he said, "What up, Mayor? What's going on, Philly Phil? Thanks for hanging out, man." Let's see. Hey, we got 3 Men in a Basement in the house. Roger says, "Free comic book day isn't over. How are you already doing your haul video?" Yeah, that's a good point, man. A big part of that was that I hit my goal, my budget of how much I wanted to spend. I could easily still go out, get some more, but yeah, I didn't want to push it. So like I said, you saw this. So yeah, trying to be good, especially because next weekend is actually going to be 3 Men in a Basement. This guy right here, they are hosting their own comic swap over in Connecticut, which I will be at. So that's the 14th coming up here next week, next Saturday. So I'll be there. It's in Connecticut. If you guys are around, if you're in the area, you should definitely check it out. There's going to be a ton of comic book community friends and members and just good people all around. And so yeah, it should be a great time. It's going to be my first time getting to the swap that they've been doing now for a couple of years. So that's cool as well. People traveling from Alaska to come to this thing. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely really cool. I know people from New York, Jersey, going up to Connecticut as well. So Roger, I will definitely see you next Saturday. Looking forward to that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, damn. Roger stays on his fourth shop. Killing it, man. Killing it. Love it. Oh, there you go. There's the details. 33 vendors and artists. That's awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I know I heard a bunch of people that are gonna be there already. I'm looking forward to just seeing everybody. Michelle says, yes, I'm also saving my money for the swap. Michelle, am I gonna see you next weekend? You're gonna be there? That's great. That's so cool. There you go. People traveling from Maryland up to the swap. That's awesome. I can't wait. We're definitely gonna have to catch up. Yeah, I actually got my girlfriend and I actually bought we're staying. We're gonna stay at the casino. Up to 45 minutes from where the swap's going to be. But yeah, we figure we'll make a whole weekend out of it. So, but I'll drive back down, Saturday to hang. Hey, we got Jan 7 Comics in the house. What's going on, Jan? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Happy free comic book day. All right. Appreciate everybody here. We got 15 people. Smash that like button if you haven't already. I want to get into showing you guys some of the books that I picked up. I'll start with the free comic book because that's what this day is all about. I kind of ran by that table quickly because there was a lot of people and you only had so much time before you had to kind of move on to the next section of the store. So I was trying to be respectful, trying not to take up too much time in certain areas. So I just grabbed a few of the free comic books, not all of them, but it looks like the ones I wanted at least. Specifically, there was one that I'll get to. I'll save that one for last. So I got 5 or 6 here. So I got this one first. It's anything with Spider-Man, just want to grab that, right? Spider-Man and Venom. I see Al Ewing, Ram V. A lot of people listed. Romita Jr., Zeb Wells. So yeah, yeah, good stuff. So I just read the first new issue of Spider-Man too. I'm diving into Spider-Man. I'm gonna try to start reading a little bit more Spider-Man now that they're kind of starting that new series, that new volume. So hey, Empire Comics in the house. What's going on, bro? Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you're having a good free comic book day as well. Anika says, I need to find people in the Toronto area to meet up with. Maybe I'll bother Sergio. So, hey, there's definitely for people in Connecticut that's part of this community. You can definitely connect with some good people there. But yeah, I hear you. It is fun when you can run into somebody at a shop. Like I said, I was talking to Albert. Albert came online for a second, not to cut the line, but he came over to talk to me for a little bit. And I was thinking he should get on the back of the line because it's going to get longer and longer. He's like, I'm actually not even here for the line yet. He's like, I was going to get coffee for my wife because there's a Dunkin' right next door, and then he was going to go bring it to her at home, and then he was going to come back, and so that's why he was even further back on the list. But yeah, so it was crazy, but it's nice to see people, nice to run into friends. So hopefully you can have that experience, Anika. Let's see. Inja says, I'm jealous. Anyone who gets to see Michelle in person. Yeah, Inja, you just gotta come to Connecticut. That's all. Easy peasy. Let's see. Yeah, JT. I'm with you, man. I'm gonna get to that. That's my jam right there. Let's see. All right. Next one up I grabbed is Judgment Day, Avengers Judgment Day. This is pretty cool. Always down for an Avengers book. I don't know if Gillen, Weaver, Duggan. Wow, yeah, that's cool. I don't know if it's always like mini stories that they put in these or what. But there's obviously naming a lot of writers all the time. So yeah, check out that splash page. It's pretty cool on the inside there. Sorry, it's Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals. Oh, Judgment Day. Okay, I did hear about this. I remember the initials AXE. Okay, so that's what that is. Very cool. Then I got showing some DC love here. Dark Crisis, issue 0, technically, the special edition. So yeah, I wanted to pick that up. I think there were like foil editions as well. I ended up passing on those, but cool artwork you got, everybody. There, I've been reading a lot of DC. You got Super Pets on the back. Let's go. Let's see. Philly Phil's talking about Motor City Comic Con in Michigan coming out. I think I saw someone posting about that. Going to link up with Lethal, Comic Talks. Nice. Good stuff. Good people. That's very cool. Yeah, meeting up with the Queens. I know you girls are putting on a show for or with more Saga and things like that. It'd be cool to see all of you meet up. It'd be really neat. Yep, for sure. Let's see, sure. Justin, I'll hop on. There you go, horse and buggy all day, easy. I mean, at this point, horse and buggy might save you a lot of money because gas is like crazy. Let's see. What? Oh my gosh, is that? I didn't even know. Jan. Oh, that's so sad. I know there's obviously been a lot of talk, and he was sharing a lot of stuff. His kind of journey through this stuff. Damn, I did not see that. That's sad. George Perez, he was awesome. Man, oh man. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, I'm gonna go into. I got 3 more here. 3 more. I got this. I grabbed the Super Pets because I want to see this movie when it comes out. The League of Super Pets is DC. The voiceovers are The Rock and who's Kevin Hart, I think. Right? Yeah, it's around July 29th. So I want to see that. Other one I grabbed was Marvel Voices, just because it's Marvel Voices, and I liked all these characters on the front. Thought it was cool. Artwork looked really cool. Oh yeah, check that out. Dig that. Very cool. So yeah, and then the last book that I grabbed, at least for the free comic book stuff, was the Bone Orchard Mythos, the Prelude. This right here, if you get a chance, grab it. It is the new what's up and coming for Jeff Lemire and the project he's doing with Andrea Sorrentino. Let's see who else is involved here. Dave Stewart as well. I think doing the coloring. So yeah, really excited. If you like horror books, try to pick this one up because I think they have this whole world that they're going to be building. Jeff Lemire and Sorrentino. So really looking forward to the Bone Orchard, which is what JT had mentioned in the comments before there. So hey, we got comics and culture in the house. What is up? Let's see. This just jumped on me here. Everybody talking. Yeah, for sure. Fire, for sure. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna get into the books that I bought. So this is the stack, right? These are the books I bought. Like I said, everything was half off at this place, and again, shout out to ZAPP Comics. I put their Instagram link in the description below. They are my LCS. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I go there almost every Wednesday. They are my jam, and they're great people there, and I always want to try to support them as much as I can. And I totally agree with this, Phil. We are on the same page, my friend. Same page. Let's see. E-Man says, yeah, Bone Orchard is definitely the one I want to pick up the most. Unfortunately, I'm off at 4 p.m. today. Okay, cross my fingers you can still get one. Yeah, man, good luck. I hope you are able to get one. Maybe that's why I should go back out, right, to some of the stores. I do have like a local shop literally like 5 minutes from me. I should probably go there. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I hope you get one, man. I hope you get one. All right, let's get into some of these books here. I'm going to save that one. So I grabbed a bunch of Marvel Team Up. So I literally went to the Marvel Team Up section, and I think everyone that was there I just grabbed because they were already cheap to begin with, and they were half off on top of that. So got this one right here. Spider-Man and the Sandman, issue 138 for Marvel Team Up. I've just been on this pick to want to collect Marvel Team Up. I blame Paul. Back-to-back issues. because yeah, he's always posting the fire with this series and Morbius as well. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta have it, and I want to start reading through. I read issue 1. I really enjoyed it. It was really corny, but I really enjoyed it, and I just want to keep reading on. So it'd be cool if they did like an omnibus. I don't think it is, but they have one. But anyways, by the way, that was $3, so $1.50 right there. $1.50, couldn't pass it up. I'm gonna save that one. This one is 135. Had to get my girl Kitty Pryde. I actually think I own this one already, but again, for what is that? $3, yeah, $1.50. Could not pass it up. These are all nice. I mean, they're all great condition. There's no, I mean, at least in the majority of them, there's no spine ticks or nothing. These are just, they're not like keys or anything like that, but obviously very helpful to collect around. So for $1.50 each, I will definitely do that. That was a Milgram cover, by the way. Let's see. Yes, the fire. I thought you said I'm going to give Inja the books I brought. Did I say that, Inja? Was that what was said? I don't know if that was. We'll have to rewind the tape. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, I know you posted them too. Yeah, I'm just hooked. I'm hooked. Marvel Team Up, the good stuff. The Jack of Hearts, Spider-Man, and the Jack of Hearts. This is 134. So I kind of showed these out of order. 134, 135. Yes, I'm kind of going back. Well, I guess I'm going down. That makes sense. I guess I should show this one now too. This one right here, 143. Spider-Man and Star Fox. The special thing about this is my dad did the artwork for this. Did he do the cover as well? I think he did this actual cover. Yeah, GL. It's technically a different signature of his, but yeah, he did the cover and the interior work. So that's Pops right there, and that was $3, so $1.50 as well. Hey, we got Frank in the house. What's going on? Coffee and a comic. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Oh, damn. Oh, you guys are in a tornado. Ooh, good luck with that. I mean, it was definitely windy and rainy here. That's for sure. I also got 118. So Spider-Man and Professor X. Really cool. Really cool stuff there. Did not know they teamed up. Meeting of the Minds. Cool title. We got Spider-Man and Dazzler as well. Issue 109. Again, these are all marked at $3, so they're all $1.50. Just fantastic deal. Fantastic deal. We got 107, which is Spider-Man and She-Hulk. Love that one. It was a little more money, $5 there, so $2.50. She-Hulk. Very cool. Let's see. We got 102, which is Marvel Team of Spider-Man and Doc Samson. Going there as well. I got to rebag these. I hate when they get like the wrinkles, right? Obviously, probably been in this bag for a long time. A lot of these are Milgram covers. I realized I didn't know that he. I mean, I knew he was busy at this time doing a lot of these, a lot for Marvel at this point. But that's cool. Let's see. Next one here. Oh, all right. So switching. On before we get into these, because I want to finish off the Marvel team ups. As I'm continuing to kind of go down in number. This one. Some of these actually go back up. So these up here. Wow, I got a lot of them actually, more than I realized. All right, next one up that I got here, Spider-Man and Nightcrawler. Boom, this one's awesome. This is issue 89. Definitely want to read this. Shootout over Center Ring, as it's called. But that's a really cool team up, just in general, right? Spider-Man, Nightcrawler. I just feel like they're both so. They're very similar in their like fighting styles and things like that. Slippery can't really grab them, right? But yeah, so I think they'd be a wicked team in general. I got number 63 here with Superman. Sorry, I keep saying Superman. Spider-Man and Iron Fist. So some nice Marvel team up 63 there for you. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Definitely want to open some of these up and just see, even like the artists, the writers and artists of these. Like I said, I see Milgram in a lot of these. 90, Spider-Man and Beast, the Beast. There he is. Down at the bottom. Very cool stuff there. That's what I'm thinking. Agile. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, Agile. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, yeah, happy Mother's Day. Shout outs to all the mothers out there. Tomorrow, Mother's Day weekend. Hope that everyone's doing well for that. Good call there, Anika. Let's see, 86, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. Definitely want to check that out as well. Cool artwork. again, a lot of these are $4. The Iron Fist is the earliest one that was $6. So again, 50% off these books. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. 149 right there. Cannonball. Cannonball. I wonder if I know my dad did art for a lot of the I think he started doing Marvel team ups at 141. I know he did 141. That was his one of the bigger books that I'm as familiar with. And then there's a few others as well. Oh, I just realized I have doubles. I realized I just want two of these. Oh, look at that! Look at that! So Spider-Man and Cannonball. Um, so yeah, I don't. I'm curious. I actually want to open this up real quick because I want to see if my dad did 141 and then just various ones, around that time period. I think he did 150 as well. So let's just open one of these up. I want to see if he's listed as the artist here. He is not. Louise Simonson is the writer. Brett Blevins penciling, and then Mike Esposito doing the inking. Okay, so not that one. But anyways, I got two copies now, so there you go. Circumstances in the house. What's going on, man? Happy free comic book day to you. Hope you're doing well. We got Black Crown in the house, dude. Black Crown just posted a nice reel of all the books he found for like $19. Insane stuff. So, yeah, congrats on your free comic book day finds. That was awesome. I'm just showing some team up right now that I picked up. Like I said, my store 50% off. All back bin issues and all wall books that had yellow tags, which was basically all the wall books that they had up. So that was great. Keep them going here. 146, Spider-Man and Nomad. So this, I'm curious too if that's him. I'm going to have to go through and look. 97. Like I said, I literally went to the Marvel team up section. That was one of the first sections I hit up, and I just like scooped everyone that they had there. So this is 97 with Spider-Woman, Hulk, and Spider-Woman. I should note. I know a lot of these are with Spidey, but nice to kind of see a change up here. Let's see. Kyle in the house. What's going on? Promiscuous Time Traveler says, "Hey there. If anyone's missing out on any of the free comic book stuff, their stuff, just message me. My shop ordered like 40,000 comic books. It's a lot. Good deal. Good deal." Let's see. Last one, I think. Marvel Team Up issue number 52. Spider-Man and Captain America. Yeah, that was what, $6, so $3. Really cool cover. Definitely looks like a fun issue that I'll dive into later as well. So this is what I went through so far. That's like half the stack about. I still got another half here. So let's keep going. A couple of random keys, some X-Men. Yeah. So I got New Mutants 14. This was $20, so I got it for 10. Technically first appearance of I'm having a blank here. Anybody in the chat? Having a blank. But yeah, I know it's a key, even though technically she's a baby in Giant Size X-Men, so that's not exactly technically her first. And then I grabbed, let's see, I'm trying to keep this in order for X-Men. Oh yeah, I did get a what if. I don't normally get what ifs, but got some what ifs. This is X-Men 200, which I actually don't own. I don't think I own. So got that one there as well. Nice to add to the collection. I got 211 there also. Uncanny 211. Right near the Marauder stuff. Some newer stuff. Robin 5. I just wanted to get this because of the cover. It's so beautiful. Magic. Thank you, Jan. My mind went completely blank. Yeah, the other was Magic. So it's technically Magic's first appearance as Magic. I think is kind of how they spell that. But anyways, but I'm glad to have that. So yeah, here is. Wanted to grab this one here, and man, I can't remember her name either. Man, I'm slacking here now. Manipool though, Francis Manipool did the artwork. That's why I wanted to get it. It was one I passed up on. I didn't think I'd ever see it again. They had it for $4, so I got it for $2. I did get some Harley Quinn. So any Harley Quinn fans out there, this was labeled as $10. Again, everything 50% off. So yeah, one of the big reasons I wanted to get this was like I like the artwork. I don't necessarily love it, and I know I can't think of the name of the artist. Uh, can't see it here. But what I loved was look at Punchline. How cute is Punchline? Come on, I had to have it just for the cuteness of Punchline. Um, you got a little Batman up there. I just love the little drawings of them. It's great, really great. So yeah, I had to get that. I was really surprised to see the new Harley Quinn 14. This was like the 1 in 25, I think. Was surprised to see that as well. I mean, I saw this before. I wanted to buy it. I didn't want to spend $12 or whatever. So I held off, and hey, it was still there, labeled for 50% off. So it was a good deal. So I wanted that, and it worked out. So a little bit of patience works out sometimes. Let's see, a couple more here, then I'm going to get into the hardcovers, and then I'll wrap this up. A couple of randoms. So, the Eternals issue number 4. I forget. I know there's like first appearances in these first couple of issues. I do not have. I think I own issue 5. And that was it. So for 10, right? Yeah. So 10. So for $5, I figured why not. Looked like it was nice condition. A couple little spine ticks on the side, but no big deal. I enjoyed the movie, so I was all about that. So I'm glad to find that for cheap. Um, yes, Anika, I'm with you. Yeah, Harley Quinn is our girl. Sheena's main squeeze. Totally agree. After Hello Kitty, of course. Yes, that's true. Very true. Let's see, and then we got. Oh yeah, saving the strange for last. So we got Swamp Thing. I was able to get this for 250. 250. What is this? Issue 16 here. It's an issue I've been eyeing for a while, and yeah, at this I couldn't pass it up. There is like a little spine tick up here, but I was like for $2.50. Can't beat it. I'm gonna go with it. So yeah, had to pick that up. Great deal there. Um, I did get this X-Men book too. I own, I think, 2 or 3, but I had to for $15. This is issue 123. This is Arcade's Murder World. I really, really enjoy this issue and this story arc. There's like I think it's like 2 issue story arc. And anytime that you can get the John Byrne slash Dave Cockrum Claremont stuff, Claremont X-Men stuff for under $20, to me, I mean, we're almost regardless of like the condition, that's just an automatic claim to me. So, me always, been trying to collect issues 94 all the way to 143. So that batch right there, if I ever see any of those books, whether it's a key or not a key, and they're $20 or less, 25 or less, I usually just grab them. So again, got this one for only $15, because of the half off deal. So yeah, that was definitely. I had to get that one. Again, like I said, I own it already. They have it labeled as 7.0, which is yeah, good deal. So yeah, anytime you see these books, I mean, if you at least for me, anytime I see these books at under $25, I buy them nowadays because that's just kind of the rate they're going at in popularity. And I love them. I love the source. So all right, last 5 here. I got some Doctor Strange. I just want to show off some Doctor Strange. This is the newer stuff. I think this is one of the later volumes. Since issue 1, I just wanted to get it because it was issue 1. Let's see, they had it for $5, so $2.50. Figured that was a great deal. Also, Doctor Strange 390. This is by Donny Cates, the writing here. I just love this this artwork. This cover is so cool. And yeah, so for a couple bucks there, $3, could not pass it up. So those are some of the modern ones, and then I got let's see, yeah. So I grabbed this. What if Doctor Strange were a disciple of Dormammu? Technically, issue number 18. I don't really get what ifs, but this was a beautiful copy of this, like really, really, really nice condition. $10 labeled, so only $5. I love the colors. Definitely want to flip through this. And so maybe I'll post that at some point. But yeah, so one of my first what if books because I think I only have like a couple for the what ifs. And then the last 2 single issues. Now I'll get into the hardcovers after this. Doctor Strange. This is from volume 2. I've been slowly trying to collect these as well. This is 16. Trapped Between the Devil and the Dead. And again, just being on this strange kick. Even before the movie was like being hyped, I just started to really get an interest for the Doctor Strange stuff, especially the earlier, the volume 1, volume 2 stuff, the Bruner stuff. Like yeah, beautiful artwork and just a really interesting setup with the character and wanting to learn more about him. So, yeah, wanted to grab that. That is 16, literally $4, labeled $4. I got it for two. I I think that's a steal. I think anything in the Doctor Strange Volume 2 stuff for under $10, I think is a steal. So yeah, definitely crazy there. And then the other one was issue 15, one right before it, before the other one I just showed. So another Wicked cover here. So pumped. So and yeah, if you didn't see the film yet, hopefully you get a chance to see it soon. I ended up going with my girlfriend and my buddy Jason, Claiming Comics, last night, and I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But I won't talk about that here. Uh, let's see. Bocello art. Oh, Jam, which one are you talking about? Is that one of these? Maybe it's one of these that you're referring to. One of these strange. Oh, on that number one. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Yep. Oh yeah, okay. And Jason Aaron doing the writing. I didn't. So this is something I want to get into too because I mean it's Jason Aaron. I really like Jason Aaron's writing in general. I don't know. I don't know if this was like a popular series or not. I forget. I know Paul had mentioned a couple of series, but I don't know if this one Jason Aaron was one of them that he was saying that were like some of his favorites. But yeah, good call there. Yeah, he says the run was fantastic. All right, good to know. Good to know. Let's see. Some what ifs are worth it. Others are worth it. Yeah, Anika for sure. And that's where I kind of pick and choose based on the characters that are involved, based on the writing, the writers or the artists that are involved as well. Not necessarily a series I want to collect the whole thing of, but I pick them here and there. I did enjoy the what ifs over on Disney Plus. I saw a few of them. Let's see. Gore says you won't be disappointed in those books. Good to know, Gore. Yeah, I know he's read a lot of Doctor Strange. He's read a lot. He's read a lot of everything. So yeah, good to know. Yeah, so there's that. I got two hardcovers again for free comic book day. So I'll open these up real quick. And again, shout out to ZAPP Comics. If you guys have never checked them out, you should. I put their information in the description below. You can claim books off their page if they occasionally post them. They don't do it often, but when they do, you certainly can claim books and they will ship them to you. You could even set up like a pull list with them, and they'll take care of it. They'll send you your books if you're looking for that stuff. So, all right, so two hardcovers. I wish I was able to get more hardcovers. That's really what I was going for, more than the floppies. I'm actually, it's funny. I hold this stack here, and I will tell you, I'm trying to get away from buying floppies. I swear to you, that's the truth. Even though I have this stack that I just went through, but I am trying to get away from buying floppies, and I'm trying to get more hardcovers and omnibus and things like that. So this is my effort, anyways, in the two books that I'm about to show here. The other thing, I forgot to bring the other books down. I wanted to show off two other ones. All right, so the two that I got here again from ZAPP. I'll start with Hellblazer: Rise and Fall, Tom Taylor. You guys know how I feel about Tom Taylor. And this is a DC Black Label book, so to me it's kind of automatic. I wanted to check this out. Plus, I never really read a lot of Hellblazer. I don't know much about John Constantine other than some of the stories that he's kind of been thrown into between Sandman, Swamp Thing. I've gotten kind of a taste of his character in some of those stories, but never really full on read his stuff. So yeah, I was talking to, I think it was Kelly, Spells and Monsters, over on Instagram. Kelly, who was originally, or she told me about this probably a year and a half ago. She told me that she read Hellblazer, and so it's kind of always been on my list. I figured this was a good opportunity to pick this up because it was the nice hardcover edition, and I think DC Black Label does a fantastic job with these miniseries here. So there's the back, and again, as a reminder, this was half off. So let's see, they had it at $24.99. So yeah, could not beat that. Half off, $25. Fantastic. So anyways, yeah, if you guys read this, let me know what you think. But I'm definitely going to get into it. Tom Taylor, can't pass that up. Derek Robertson and Diego Rodriguez doing credited for the artwork there. Let's see. Two Guns, Pedro in the house. Pew, pew, pew. What's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping in. Anika says, same. I'm trying to shy away from the floppies, but it's so hard to wait. So that's a great point. So it's hard to wait. The other thing is, I fall in love with these covers, right? The covers are just like, I mean, I have like a cover by of the week even that I do on my show on Thursdays. And I mean, the art is obviously a massive part of why I like comics, as well as the story. But art is literally like 50% of why I'm into comics. And seeing these covers, I'm just like, oh, I have to have it. And the funny thing is, I actually would a lot of covers I'd prefer to have in poster form. Like I'd love if it was like bigger and I could put it up on my wall somewhere. I would actually be okay with that and not have the book, and I would just buy the book digitally. I'm running out of space. I always talk about this. Always a space issues. That's a legit thing. And I'm running out of like floppy or I guess short boxes for my floppy single issues. And so that's another reason altogether. So anyways, yeah, I feel you there, Anika. Definitely. It is tough to wait on if they're not fully out yet. At least for some of that, like at least like something like this has been out for years. I'll jump into that. That's perfect. But yeah, for the new stuff, definitely, with the hype and stuff going on, is feeling a little FOMO sometimes. Let's see, Agent 37. What's going on? Agent 37 says, do you need to collect all variants in order to complete a comic run? Personally, no. For me, no. I just, as long as I have a copy of the issue that has the story in it that I can read, to me, that's owning the issue. Now, that's may be different for other people. I know some people who do want to collect every variant, and I respect that, and I totally get it. For me, though, I'm at least right now, I'm trying to keep it where as long as I have a copy of it, preferably issue cover A, depending when this was. If this is like newer, if there's during the time of variants, then I'd like to have cover A's of everything. But yeah, I mean, I try not to get too caught up in like trying to own every single variant, because there's just so many variants nowadays, and especially Marvel DC, like every big new series that they launch, it's like issue 1 cover A through Z, like literally A through Z, like just craziness. So can't always stick to all that. Gore talked about Hellblazer here by Jamie Delano and later Garth Ennis are foundational. Highly recommend the initial Vertigo line. I didn't like the Taylor books. Okay, fair. I've just been, I'm kind of going back now, right? Like Tom Taylor, everything he's been doing moving forward, I've just enjoyed so much, and I really like him as a writer. And I know that this has come out a couple of years ago. I don't know the year actually exactly, but I want to guess like 5 or 10 years ago. So maybe he's still developing, or his style might have just been very different in this versus some of the other stuff. But I like all the dark, the Black Label stuff that DC does pretty much since Harleen came out. I've just been reading all of it. I know this came out before Harleen, so technically taking a chance with that. But yeah, I want to give it a shot. But good to know, and I will definitely keep that in mind. The Hellblazer stuff that you're mentioning here. Yeah, Anika, my love for art is why I can't get tattoos. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that's I only have one tattoo, and even that I want more, but it's always you would cover up your whole body. I totally understand that for sure. Let's see. I want to trade paperback of Hellblazer. Oh, there you go. From John. Oh, that's so cool. A while back, still need to read it. Well, Michelle, you got to read it. Check it out. Let me know what you think of it, because I'm curious. Maybe I'll pick one up as well. You got the trade for it. That's really cool. After Gore just mentioned it. Very cool. And congrats, you won it. That's a good deal. Good deal. Let's see. Gore says maybe collect older single issues. The color reproduction tend to be brighter and sometimes are recolored in trades. Singles also have letter pages. That's true, which are informative, especially in the books like Sandman. That's a good point. Yeah, for sure. For the older ones, the only problem with collecting older singles is, depending what it is, some of them can cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So that's the brutal side of that. But of course, there's going to be takeaways on both sides, regardless, right? So I hear you. That's kind of where I still balance myself. I try to get the characters that I just love and stick with that. But I still like the artwork. Like right now, I'm collecting Doctor Strange stuff. Like I just want to have that volume 2, like at least the first 20 issues, because the artwork is just so stunning. And I'd love to go back and get some of the volume 1 stuff. I just got an AOK from Tony not too long ago. I'll show it off again. I just posted a reel over on Instagram, but my man Tony, Old Wolf 65, he just AOK'd this to me. It just came in the mail not too long ago. So 171, and it's a beautiful book here, beautiful colors and everything. And this is why, this is why I want to go back and just get a lot of this stuff, because stunning. So, and shout out to Tony if you're watching this again. Thank. Oh, I almost dropped it. Oh, that would have been bad. Woo. We're good. We're good. Shout out to Tony. Thank you for that book. Let's see. I have one more book here, and again, these are all things I got from Free Comic Book Day that I bought from the sale. ZAPP Comics had great deal. Another nice hardcover, not technically an omnibus, but it's an Image book here, and it's my man Hickman. Had to go with Decorum, the hardcover to Decorum. I don't know if you guys have ever read it. I have not. I did pick up like one or two of the issues, and I decided I was going to wait for like hardcover or for trade at that point. Now I just waited for hardcover. Also, I kind of blame Albert for this because as I was talking to him online, he mentioned that he just finished reading this, and I think he's going to do a review on it in a little bit. But yeah, after kind of re-talking about it, and I've been eyeing this for a while. I talked to my man Jason about it, Claiming Comics. I believe he's read all of it or a majority of it. He's a big Hickman fan as well. And I've just become, a really big Hickman fan since the X-Men stuff. So I wanted to give it a shot. It's a really nice hardcover. Image does a great job. Shout out to Image. They do a great job with their hardcovers. I have a bunch. I have the Saga stuff. Did I grab it? I have the Descender stuff. So yeah, really, really beautiful collections that they put out there. So Hickman Decorum. If you never read this, I'm going to check it out. I hear it is fairly complex, but what isn't when it comes to Hickman? Hickman stuff's always complex. There's always a lot of detail. It's like reading a novel, I feel like, and his stories just go so deep. But I think that's what I appreciate about his writing style. So I'm looking forward to it. By the way, this was labeled as $40. I got it for $20. That was the other reason. When I saw it, it was one of the only Image hardcovers, like the bigger ones that they had left. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. $20. Let's sign me up. So that's Decorum. Let's see. All right, mentioned that already. Anika says, being a collector is such a challenge, but so worth it. I agree. It is tough. It is tough. And a lot of it is because it's based on emotion, right? So especially if you're at a local comic shop, or even if you're like on Instagram, like scrolling through, I know some people selling on Instagram, like, or even eBay or anything like that. Like you when you see a book and you're just like, I have to have it. I have to have it. And so it's tough, but like yes, I think it's definitely worth it. I'm with you there. And especially if you enjoy reading your books, that's that's a win-win there. Let's see, scrolling through here, Gore dropping some knowledge here. Jan says, as long as you own cover A, talking about the series here. Yeah, I'm with you for in terms of the series. I prefer the cover A's, and if I do like a cover B, then I'll buy cover A and cover B. It's kind of how it's been lately. So if I am trying to stick to collecting a whole series. But that is it really. I mean, went through the stack, right? Went through the hardcovers. Definitely looking forward to diving into some of this stuff. I got to rebag and board everything. That takes a while, but it is relaxing. I appreciate everybody hanging. I hope that if you haven't gone out yet, I hope you're able to get to your shop, your local comic book store for some free comics. Maybe buy a couple books while you're there as well. I am tempted to go back out now. I know Roger Levesque was here earlier talking about it. I am tempted to go back out. I wouldn't mind grabbing another one of these. The Mythos, because technically that's the first book out so far. I mean, it's exciting that I know it's coming up this summer. So, anyways, that's really all I have for today. Otherwise I'm chilling. I'm gonna read a lot. I've been reading Deadly Class. Gonna continue to read that. Shout out to Jason. He lent me volume 2 of Deadly Class. I'm gonna get into that later today. Maybe I'll get into some Decorum. Like I said, I know it's a heavier read, so got to prepare myself for it and see if I can maybe kind of read through a majority of it in one shot. The other things I was going to mention was this Tuesday I'll be breaking down. We have Omni X-Men, right? We have with John, and we're doing Marvel Team Up issue 4, and Daryl's going to be with us. Read your comics, so that should be good. That's 9:00 Eastern over on John's channel this Tuesday, and then also Tuesday night over on JP Collects channel. I'll be over there with John again. Me and John going over to JP's channel to break down one of the Black Hammer offshoot series, one of the side stories of Dr. Andromeda. So I'm really excited for that because that was so So sad. I don't know if you ever read that, but really sad, emotional, like really great, really sad. So we're going to talk about that. So looking forward to that as well. I am kind of considering going back to see Doctor Strange again a second time this weekend. Maybe I'll make that work. So we'll see. Obviously, no comic book origins as 2 o'clock now, and I don't think I have another one lined up for let's see. Let's see. What's today? The 7th. The 21st. Oh, it's actually Inja. I have Inja lined up for the 21st if she's still available. I don't know if you're still here, Inja, but I'll reach out. But Inja on the 21st should be my next guest here for Comic Collector Origins. Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll see you next weekend. That's so cool. So cool. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, if you missed it before, we were talking about next weekend, 3 Men in a Basement. They are having their comic book swap over in Connecticut. Basically like a fun hangout Comic Con type vibe. They're going to have a bunch of artists and vendors, like over 33 artists and vendors. A lot of people from the community I know are going, including Michelle Moonlit. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be there. I mean, I'm driving up Friday night. Going to go to the casino first, and then go to the swap on Saturday. Yeah, Inja. Yeah. Looking forward to that. All right, that's all I have. So I'm going to wrap this up. Hope you did had a great free comic book day. If you haven't gone out yet, hopefully you get a chance to over the weekend, get some free books, go celebrate, and support your LCS. Again, shout out to ZAPP Comics for just having some awesome deals. As always, these deals are amazing. Put their information in the description below if you want to check them out over on Instagram. And other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. So appreciate everybody hanging. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.